Welcome to our channel where we dive into the darkest corners of the world to bring you the most terrifying and spine-chilling tales. Tonight we're venturing into the realm of urban legends, those chilling stories whispered in hushed tones, passed down through generations and shrouded in fear. Today we're exploring three of the scariest urban legends from around the globe, stories that will chill you to your very core. Turn off the lights, sit back, and prepare to be truly scared.
First, we travel to Japan, a land of ancient beauty and unsettling mystery, where the past and present intertwine in eerie harmony. Our journey takes us down dimly lit streets, where shadows dance and whispers follow you home, creating an atmosphere thick with suspense and unease. Here, lurking in the darkness, is the Kuchisake Onna, the slit-mouthed woman, a figure of legend and fear. Imagine yourself walking alone, the chill of the night clinging to you like a shroud, every step echoing in the silence. Suddenly a figure emerges from the fog, a woman wearing a surgical mask, her eyes burning into yours with an intensity that freezes you in place. She approaches, her footsteps silent, and asks a question that will send shivers down your spine. Am I beautiful? Her voice is soft, almost a whisper, yet it pierces through the night. Before you can answer, she rips the mask away, revealing a grotesque Glasgow smile carved from ear to ear, a sight that is both shocking and horrifying. Her mouth, a gaping maw, is a horrifying sight, forever etched into the minds of those unfortunate enough to see it, a nightmare come to life. The Kuchisake Onna was once a beautiful woman, driven mad by jealousy and betrayal, her life a tragic tale of love turned sour. Some say her husband, consumed by paranoia, slashed her mouth in a fit of rage, accusing her of infidelity, a moment of madness that sealed her fate. Others whisper that she was cursed by a vengeful spirit, her beauty twisted into a horrifying mask, a punishment for her vanity. Whatever the truth, her spirit is said to wander the streets, searching for victims to trap in her web of terror, a relentless hunt that knows no end. They say she carries a sharp pair of scissors, ready to inflict the same gruesome fate upon those who displease her, a constant reminder of her tragic and terrifying story.
Our journey takes us south, to the sun-drenched lands of Mexico, where ancient legends intertwine with the living world, creating a tapestry of myth and reality that has fascinated generations. Here, beneath the scorching sun and the watchful gaze of vultures, whispers of a different kind of monster echo through the canyons and across the plains, a creature born from sorrow and despair. This is the story of La Llorona, the weeping woman, a tale of love, betrayal, and unimaginable sorrow that has been passed down through the ages. Picture a moonless night, the air thick with the scent of dust and despair, where the silence is so profound it feels almost tangible. The Rio Grande River, usually a source of life and sustenance, flows black and silent, reflecting the starless sky above, a mirror to the darkness within. Along its banks, a chilling sound pierces the stillness, a mournful wail that sends shivers down the bravest soul, a cry that seems to come from the very depths of despair. It is the cry of La Llorona, searching endlessly for the souls she condemned to a watery grave, her voice a haunting reminder of her eternal torment. Legend has it that La Llorona was once a beautiful woman named Maria, her heart promised to a wealthy nobleman who swore to love her forever. But her life took a tragic turn when her lover abandoned her, leaving her with nothing but their two young children, a betrayal that shattered her world. Consumed by grief and driven to madness, Maria led her children to the riverbank, their laughter echoing in her ears, a painful reminder of what she had lost and could never regain. In a moment of unimaginable despair, she drowned them in the murky depths, their tiny bodies swallowed by the current, lost forever to the dark waters. As the reality of her actions crashed over her, Maria was overcome with remorse, her heart breaking under the weight of her guilt. She wandered the riverbank, her heart shattered, her cries of anguish echoing through the night, a ghostly figure lost in her own sorrow. The villagers, hearing her mournful wails, dubbed her La Llorona, the weeping woman, a name that would become synonymous with tragedy and loss. They say that La Llorona is cursed to wander the earth for all eternity, searching for her lost children, her soul unable to find peace. She appears as a spectral figure draped in white, her face forever stained with tears, a haunting vision of sorrow. Her cries, filled with anguish and despair, are said to lure unsuspecting victims to the water's edge, where they meet a watery demise, drawn by her sorrowful call. Some believe that La Llorona targets children, drawn to their innocence, a tragic reminder of her own loss, forever seeking to replace what she can never have again.
Our final destination takes us to the United States, to the shadowy woods of Clifton, Virginia, where a legend far stranger and more sinister takes root. This is a place where the line between reality and myth blurs, and the darkness holds secrets that have haunted the town for decades. This is the story of the Bunny Man, a tale whispered around campfires, each retelling adding to the chilling mystique of this mysterious figure. The legend has been passed down through generations, growing more elaborate and terrifying with each telling. Imagine yourself driving down a desolate road, the headlights cutting through the thick darkness of the woods. The trees seem to close in around you, their gnarled branches reaching out like skeletal fingers. The air is heavy with the smell of damp earth and decaying leaves, and the only sound is the rhythmic thud of your heart against your ribs. Every rustle of leaves and snap of a twig sends a shiver down your spine. As you approach a narrow tunnel known only as the Bunny Man Bridge, an uneasy feeling washes over you. The tunnel looms ahead, its dark entrance like the gaping maw of some ancient beast. The hair on the back of your neck prickles with a sense of dread, and you can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. Every instinct tells you to turn back, but curiosity drives you forward. The legend of the Bunny Man dates back to the 1970s, when reports of a strange figure terrorizing the residents of Clifton began to surface. These reports were often accompanied by gruesome tales of mutilated animals and eerie sightings. Witnesses described a man dressed in a white rabbit costume, wielding an axe or a hatchet, his eyes glowing with an eerie intensity. His appearance was both absurd and terrifying, a grotesque parody of innocence. Some say he lurks in the shadows of the Bunny Man Bridge, waiting to attack unsuspecting victims who dare to venture too close. The bridge has become a place of fear, a symbol of the town's dark history. Others claim he roams the woods, his maniacal laughter echoing through the trees, a harbinger of doom for those who cross his path. His presence is felt even when he is not seen, a constant reminder of the danger that lurks in the darkness. There are several versions of the Bunny Man's origin story, each more unsettling than the last. Some say he was a farmer driven mad by the loss of his family, while others believe he was a vengeful spirit seeking retribution. One popular tale claims that he was an escaped mental patient, driven mad by his confinement. His escape was marked by a trail of blood and terror, leaving a lasting scar on the town's collective memory. Another whispers that he was the sole survivor of a bus crash, forever scarred by the experience and driven to madness by the loss of his fellow passengers. The crash site is said to be haunted, a place where the past and present collide. Whatever the truth, the legend of the Bunny Man has haunted the town of Clifton for decades. It has become a part of the town's identity, a story that defines its dark and mysterious character. Some dismiss it as a hoax, a story concocted to scare teenagers and keep them away from the woods at night. They laugh it off as a local legend, a tale told to keep the curious at bay. But others believe that there is something more to the legend, something sinister lurking in the shadows. They speak of strange occurrences and unexplained phenomena that defy rational explanation. They say that the Bunny Man's spirit is tethered to the bridge, unable to escape the sight of his final gruesome act. The bridge stands as a monument to his madness, a place where the past refuses to rest. He is said to be especially active around Halloween, his madness reaching its peak as the veil between the living and the dead thins. The air grows colder, and the sense of dread becomes almost palpable. Whether the Bunny Man is a figment of our collective imagination or a genuine entity, his legend serves as a chilling reminder that some places hold a darkness that can never be fully explained. The story endures, a testament to the power of fear and the unknown. So the next time you find yourself driving down a desolate road, the woods pressing in on either side, remember the tale of the Bunny Man. Let it be a cautionary tale, a reminder to respect the mysteries that lie hidden in the shadows. And be careful not to look too closely into the shadows, for you never know what might be watching you from the darkness. The Bunny Man's legend lives on, a haunting presence that lingers in the minds of those who dare to listen.
And there you have it. 3 of the scariest urban legends from around the world, each more terrifying than the last. Each tale, a chilling reminder that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are the ones we create in our own minds. If you enjoyed these terrifying tales, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Share your own scary stories in the comments below and let us know which urban legend scared you the most. Until next time, stay safe and stay scared, dear viewers.